Today I'm going to be talking about getting back to the basics of the starch solution, so stick around. Hi, Debbie Chu here from Chew on Vegan, and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, I'm a plant-based RN and I follow a whole food, plant-based, no oil way of eating. So if that sounds good to you, please subscribe and follow me on Instagram as well. Check out the links below for all the services that I offer. So in today's video is going to be a little bit different. I want to talk to you guys about getting back to the basics of the starch solution. And we're going to talk about a few steps to do that. This video is going to be posted on October 28th. And at that time, there is about 9 weeks left in this year. Around 63 days. I want you guys to be successful as we get to the end of the year. Going through the holidays can be tough sometimes. So I want to reinforce those good habits and help you be successful and finish this year strong. So before we dive into the steps on getting back to the basics, let's start with understanding why we want to eat this way. Is it for weight loss? Is it for health? Or is it for both? Your why is going to be your anchor, your motivation to continue with this way of eating. So I want you to dig deep and really think about why you're doing this, why you want to do this, and if you're ready to fully commit. If your primary reason is to improve your health, the starch solution is a great way to do that. This way of eating is associated with reduced risk to some of the most common diseases: high cholesterol, hypertension or high blood pressure, diabetes, arthritis, just to name a few. And maybe you just want to live longer, you want to live a healthy life, you want to have a good quality of life. I mean, it's great to live to an old age, but if you're in constant pain, if you're overweight, if you have high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and you're on, 10 different medications and you really don't feel that well, that's not a great quality of life. For me, I want to be able to feel good in my golden years. I want to be able to travel and to walk and to exercise and to have time with my family and friends and feel good. And if weight loss is your goal, then the starch solution is a great way to do it. Eating a whole food, plant-based, no oil diet will definitely help you lose those extra pounds. The starch solution is not a fad diet. It is a way of eating that is sustainable for the rest of your life. Unlike some other diets like keto, paleo, carnivore diet, if that works for you, great. But for me, that is not sustainable. Your body needs carbs, your body needs fruits and vegetables. So in that regard, maybe your why for losing weight is to feel energized, to feel good in your own skin, to fit into your clothes more comfortably, and just have a general sense of well-being. Or maybe your goal is to get optimal health and to lose weight. And if that's the case, again, the starch solution is the best way to get there. The starch solution is a very balanced approach to losing weight and achieving your optimal health. So in that case, your why might be to transform your life into being the best version of you and just your overall well-being. So now that we have our why, let's go on to the steps. First off, shop smart. When you're in that grocery store, fill your cart with whole starches, fruits, veggies, beans, legumes, things like that. Things that are going to fill you up but are low calorie density. These foods are going to be the foundation of the starch solution. The next step is to prepare simple meals. Keep it simple. That is the best way to do this. No need for complicated recipes. No need to have recipes with a million ingredients. Pick a starch, pick a veggie, pick a sauce. If you want to throw in some beans and some tofu, even better. Most of my meals on a daily basis are very simple and take minutes to prepare. The next step is educate yourself. If you haven't read the starch solution, read the starch solution. That should be your very first step. Watch documentaries, watch Forks Over Knives, watch The Game Changers, watch What the Health. Get into a community of like-minded people. Join a Facebook group. You could join my Facebook group. There are hundreds of others. Just search for those whole food plant-based groups and you'll find a bunch that come up. Having a community is really important. especially if you're the only one in your life that is eating this way. It can be a struggle. It can be a challenge. So it's important to find your community. If you feel like you're struggling and you don't know what to do, always go back to the basics. Start at the beginning. Figure out your why. Clean out the junk food of your house. Make sure you have healthy food, whole foods, fruits, vegetables, beans, legumes, things like that. Remember that your why is going to be your guiding light. It's going to be your anchor. So keep your eye on that. Keep your eye on your goal. Now, I know that you're not going to be perfect. I'm not perfect. You're going to have those days when it just doesn't happen, and that's okay. But the next meal or the next day, get right back on. And you can always rewatch this video. Find people on YouTube or Instagram that inspire you. Their food inspires you. Someone that you can connect with. It's really important. So whether you're on this journey for weight loss, for health, or for both, the Starch Solution is one of the best ways to reach your goals. I hope this video was helpful for you. And if you like this video, if you did learn something, please give it a like. And if you've made it this far in the video, please comment below with "Back to Basics." And that way I know you made it to the end with me, and I really appreciate it. I want all of us to be healthy and get to the end of the year feeling good about ourselves, accomplishing our goals. And I can't wait for 2024 where we're just going to keep going. So join me next week for another video. And remember that all my recipes are good for you, they're good for the animals, and they're good for the planet. And what you put on your plate determines your fate and your weight. Until next time, thank you.